government was still dealing with them. They lost, but they lost. So they tried to put most of the Indians on reservations. And they said to the Indians then, you are now basically a weak people. You've been a beaten people. And so the Indians said, well, as a beaten people, and we're on the reservation, what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do, unlike those blacks over there, unlike those black slaves who just came out of slavery, we're not going to be like them. We're not going to be as foolish as they are. What the Indians say is what we're going to do now is that since we've lost our land, we're going to first of all lay a claim against the land. So Indians laid a claim against the land, saying that all the land in the United States originally belonged to us. We had a natural right to it. So even though we didn't have any legal documents or any deeds showing we owned it, we have a legal claim to the land. So as a legal claim to the land, therefore you took it from us, you owe us. So what the claim was based on what they call natural rights. Indian says there's a natural right to the land because we were the first ones here on it. Even though in fact they weren't not the first, it was blacks here before those guys got here. The blacks would be here about 11 to 12,000 years before the present day so-called Asian Indians came here. Blacks had been here already. But they said that was their land.
Message!
Today, a more accurate depiction of the Native Americans of the United States is beginning to unfold. Because history has been told to us by Europeans with a European point of view, we have, up until recently, been given our historical facts in a distorted manner. Author Carol Berkin, in her book First Generations, explains that historians have come to understand that they must handle journals, government reports, sermons, books, and diaries written by Europeans about Native Americans cautiously, as artifacts of European adjustment to cultural diversity, rather than true guides to Indian societies. This European adjustment has given us a distorted view and has allowed many misconceptions and inaccuracies to be perpetrated. Case in point, most people believe that the existence of dark-skinned people in the United States began with the African slave trade. The truth is, as writer Jack Forbes expresses in his book Africans and Native Americans, many, but not all Native Americans were of a dark complexion without African ancestry. Truth be told, it was the Native American slave trade that placed many dark-skinned Native Americans into slavery. And to keep these facts in obscurity, many books evade the subject of the Native American slave trade. William L. Katz, in his book Black Indians, says it eloquently when he states that omission, not distortion, is the far more serious culprit in hiding the story of the Black Indians of the Americas. Although many attribute the demise of many native people to diseases that they did not have natural immunities to, one must examine forces other than disease, in particular the commercial trade in Indian slaves, to the termination of many southern clans, tribes, and chiefdoms. During exploring expeditions in America, leaders like Hernando de Soto and Ponce de Leon needed a means to reward the services of their soldiers. Since other means of payment were scarce, slavery satisfied this need. Slavery was considered a part of any expedition of discovery and conquest, so, as stated in Indian slavery during colonial times, not to follow such a custom would have been acting contrary to the spirit of the times. We must remember that the tribes that were being enslaved, many from up and down the southeastern coast, were of a dark complexion. In the book Africans and Native Americans, Jack Forbes states, in 1524, the Carolina coast people were said to be of a dark color, not much unlike the Ethiopians. These dark-colored Native Americans were being enslaved and sent by the tens of thousands to the West Indies or retained in the colonies, such as described by Lauber, in 1671, the Cusaux were sent to be sold out of the colony. Also, during the war with the Stono Indians in 1680, the captive Indians were to be carried to the West Indies as slaves. He describes 3 expeditions from 1702 to 1708 against the Yamasee, Appalachee, and Timucua of northern Florida, there was carried back to Charleston for sale as slaves almost the entire population of 7 towns. And last in this list, nearly all the Appalachee were distributed as slaves among the Carolina settlers. These scenarios were replicated thousands upon thousands upon thousands of times.
Message.
Mr. Stiles, would you like to come up and teach the class?
Yeah, I can do that.
Very well, come on up. Instruct us. And what will be the basis of your lecture?
Okay. All right, does anybody know what the name of this place is?
That's Africa. I know that.
That's right, that's Africa. But did you know that Africa is the place where the body of the first man was found? My daddy says that makes it the place where all people originated from. That means everybody's really from Africa. Everybody. All y'all. Everybody.
I'm from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Like it or not, you're from Africa.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
I'm from Africa. You from Africa. You African booty scratcher.
Bruh.
You a psychopath. You done finally fucking lost it.
Nigga, that's that Apache blood in me, homie. You ain't lucky I ain't do a flying tomahawk and scalp they motherfucking ass.
All glory go to the Creator. It's an honor to be here today. But I love the theme, American healing. Well, first let's think about something. Where did America come from? Have it always been America? Or was it just created to be America? Who are the real Americans? America keep changing and changing and changing. Let's go back in time when the American Indians looked like I look and roamed the southeast part of the United States freely. I love what the mayor said. We have to tell the truth. We cannot heal America till we fix the foundation. Can we start right there?
Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog?
He said Ghost Dog.
Yeah, he calls himself Ghost Dog. I don't know, a lot of these black guys today, these gangster type guys, they all got names like that they make up for themselves.
Is that true? Sure. He means like the rappers. You know, the rappers, they all got names like that. Snoop Doggy Dogg, Ice Cube, Q-Tip, Method Man. My favorite was always Flavor Flav from Public Enemy. He got the funky, fresh, fly flavor. Live lyrics in the bank of reality. I kick the flies, dope, maneuver technicality. Do a dope track. I love that guy.
I don't know anything about that. But it makes me think about Indians. You know, they got names like Red Cloud, Crazy Horse, Running Bear, Black Elk.
That kind of shit.
Yeah, Indians, niggas, same thing.
Bruh.
He's phony, she's fake. That's the type of people I hate. Hey. Hey, hey, Jada, Jada. Hey, 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 Jada, Jada. Point him out, point him out, point him out. He's phony, she's fake. That's the type of people I hate. If you're real and you know it, clap your hands. If you're real and you know it, clap your hands. Wait a minute, who's real? Who's not? She's real, but he's not. If you're real and you know it, clap your hands. He's phony, she's fake. That's the type of people I hate. Hey.